And welcome to this tutorial, or watching me crash and burn trying to make Donkey Kong, whichever one you want to call it. But we have been doing well. In the first week we created the platforms and all of that stuff, and we sort of used Clickteam's own way of making movement, which is never a good idea. So this week we've decided to make our own movement engine for it. And so we've moved left and right, brilliant, and gone up the platforms, brilliant. We've jumped, brilliant, and we've started to go up the ladder, which is brilliant. But something we've had a problem with, or we haven't had a problem with, but we just haven't done yet, is when you climb a ladder, it just climbs forever. So we need a point there at which it says, no, stop Mario, you're on to the next platform. So looking at this, all of this is saying that it's when he's at platform 0. So we need a way of telling Clickteam to say, well, when he's at this point, he is no longer at platform 0. And we're going to switch this so that we can see what his Y coordinate is, so we can see roughly where the transition point is. So you can see his Y is slowly moving up, and it's roughly sort of 559, roughly. And we can find out where it is exactly by looking at the equation we wrote for this line. So it's the Y is all of this garbage, and then yeah, it's going to be easier said than done. Let me just have a look. I'm just going to see where that Y coordinate goes to. So let's keep the platforms where they're at. Okay, so it's this one here, and it goes down. And how much has it gone down? So it's gone down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's gone down 11 from the starting point. So the starting point is this, and it's gone down 11. So we could compare his position, the Y coordinate, and it's that, and it's gone down, so plus 11 times 3, I believe. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that counter again. Let's just deactivate that, and let's set the counter to 1 when we reach that point. So it's 0 at the start, and it should reach 1 when we hit the next platform, which it does not. What mistake have I made? It should be lower. It's a mistake, because every time he's moving up, he's jumping 4 pixels each time. So if you have it equal, you'll never quite get it lined up, or it's unlikely to get it lined up perfectly. And so it should be there. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, so if the platform's at 0 and Mario makes it to the next platform, then what we want to do is we want the platform then to, where are we? Set eligible value. And the platform now is 1. Woohoo! Now, this is getting really messy. So what I want to do is I want to group all the platforms together. So plat 0. I want to do all the plat 0 events all in the same place. So this can be quite fiddly. Is there only 2? I suppose there's this one as well. Is that all the plat 0 events? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. And so that's plat 0. So what I can do is just copy and paste that for plat 1. Okay, so whenever platform is 1, okay, let's go through these bit by bit. So let's do the Y position first. Now the Y position is formulated using this. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's paste that in. The loop index plat we're replacing with this, as we did before. It looks pretty short, this. Now, this part here we need to change, because that's the initial Y coordinate, which is this one here. Paste that in. I have no idea whether this is going to work, but you know, who knows? It might work. There you go. Right, and we have to deal with that bit. Wow, that's surprisingly simple. Let's activate. That shouldn't. Well, I didn't think that would work at all. But let's activate that. See roughly where the next ladder is. And what I'm going to do is probably finish this off stream. Ah, that's the Y coordinate. I need the X coordinate. There we are. That makes more sense. Right, and so this should be roughly sort of 105, roughly. And so what we're going to do is have a look and see where that ladder was drawn. So it's on the left-hand side, and it is 4 times 8 times 3. It's 96, and then plus 12, because that's the bottom left of the ladder. So 108. So this will be 108. Oh, it's here, isn't it? So if you're 12 pixels, if you're within 12 pixels of 108, if I type the right number, 3 times that took me, then if you press up, you can start moving up. See whether that actually works. I have no idea. It does not. It does not work. Why doesn't it work? So it could be. Oh, right, yeah. I haven't actually put the things on. Now this could cause problems because I haven't reset the ladder Y. So it could cause problems. So hopefully it does, and then I can feel all smug that I've predicted it. Yep. So you've still got that ladder Y. So when you reset this, we need to reset that ladder Y, because you've climbed the ladder. And let's just paste that into the next one. So there we are. Let's have a look at it now. Climb, 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 jump, 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 climb, climb, climb. Perfect. This is going incredibly well. Right, activate that line. It should be quite easy to figure out where, or maybe not. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 down from the third one. So where's the third one made? And we go 11 down from there. So And then it's 11, so it's 33 down, isn't it? Because it's 3, so it's 399 is my calculations. And then you're onto platform 2. Let's see whether that's at all correct. It'd be a minor miracle if it is. Wow, that's really not even slightly correct. I think I'll just copy and paste what it says. That's probably going to be easier. I think I took away when I should have added. Anyway. So it's going to be that plus 33. Oh. Ooh, that's interesting. What happened there? Oh. I think that's that. So maybe it was minus 33. I thought it was... I don't think that's right. Seems to have broken it if it's minus. If I could pick the wrong one, could well have done. It's definitely that one. That's where the points are made. And then it's plus 33. It's down 33 from that point, I think. But I'm hoping this works. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I must have just copied the wrong one. Right. This is... Oh, what is that? Ah, hang on, what? If I change that one, that's really weird. Okay, so that's platform 0, platform 1. I have no interest in sitting here watching or letting you watch me do monotonous things. So what I'm going to do is just do exactly what I've done just for the other platforms. If there's anything that comes up, you'll suddenly see me appear out of nowhere. Because I'll be like, oh no, actually there's something I need to show you. But chances are I will just be back with it completed and I'll talk you through it. So I'm going to pause it now and get started. Okay, so the long slog has finished, hopefully. And all I've done is just gone through exactly what I did for the first two, but for all the other ones. I'll briefly hover over each event, but they're all sort of from the equations we used to locate where the platforms were going to be. So I'll just do this briefly in case you're kind of following along. And you can obviously pause the video, put in all the bits. But looking at this, I mean, this seems to be quite sort of spaghetti code, sort of. It's not a very elegant way of doing it. So we might want to optimize this at a further point. But let's see what it does. So up the first ladder, you can jump at any time. Up the second ladder. It's much smoother than the movement we did last week. Much smoother than the movement we did last week. And then to the top. Now, issues are that you kind of hover in midair. There's also an issue of sort of going halfway up the ladder, and then you can just kind of keep that. Now we'll go back to the original and see what happens. So if it works. So what happens if you kind of half go up a ladder? Let's have a look. So you're forced to stay on the ladder until either you reach the top or go down. So we also need to be able to go down. So there's still quite a few bits that we need to finish off. But that definitely sounds like a job for our final video tomorrow. It's just absolutely finishing this off. Is there going to be a Donkey Kong? Probably not. Is there going to be barrels or a bin on fire? Probably not. But if we can get the movement sorted tomorrow, that is going to be amazing for you and your projects that you might do in the future. So if you like this, click like. If you want to write a comment, please feel free. As I've always said, your comments have been very, very well received, so keep them coming in. If you've got any ideas of videos you want me to do, want me to cover, write it, suggest it. I am currently I've kind of got half a comment about a future idea, so make one definite and then I'll do it. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for our final episode.